Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Edo, the skies were clear, and the land was rich with life. In this land lived a humble blacksmith named Igatalo, known throughout his village for his kindness and skill, though he was poor. He lived with his young son, Obiora, and often told him, "Strength means nothing without wisdom." One fateful night, the sky blazed with light as a great star fell from the heavens, crashing into the sacred Irako forest. The villagers trembled, believing it to be a sign from the gods. Some said it was a blessing, others a curse. Curious and brave, Igatalo ventured into the forest. Deep within, amidst the burnt earth, he found a glowing stone unlike anything he had ever seen. It pulsed with a light that seemed to breathe. He felt its heat, its power, and knew the stone had fallen from the stars. With reverence, he carried it home, whispering a prayer to the ancestors. For 7 days and 7 nights, he worked in silence, forging the star metal with chants and herbs passed down from his forefathers. When he finished, he held in his hands a magnificent sword, silver blue, unbreakable, and light as air. He named it Ikaro, meaning divine strength. Rise of the proud warrior. News of the sword spread quickly. Chiefs, warriors, even kings came to see it, but Igatalo refused to sell or use it for war. "This sword is for protection, not pride," he said. But not everyone believed this. Isango, a young warrior of royal blood, envied Igatalo. Ambitious and proud, he believed the sword belonged to someone of power, someone like him. "What use is such a sword in the hands of a poor man?" he scoffed. One night, Isango and his men stole into Igatalo's hut, took the sword, and burned his forge. When Igatalo and Obiora returned from the farm, they found ashes. "I will get it back," Obiora vowed, tears in his eyes. But Igatalo held him back. "No, my son. We must teach him a lesson he will not forget. Power misused always destroys itself." The curse of the star sword. Isango, now armed with the sword, boasted in the king's court. He challenged the greatest warriors and defeated them all with ease. He ruled with fear, demanding tribute and declaring himself the Sword King. But soon, strange things began to happen. Every time Isango drew the sword in anger, it grew heavier. The more he used it to dominate, the more it resisted him. Eventually, he could barely lift it. His dreams were filled with fire and voices whispering, "You are not worthy." One night, in frustration, Isango tried to destroy the sword, but it would not break. Then he remembered the old blacksmith and sought him out, begging for help. The test of wisdom. Igatalo agreed to help, but under one condition. "You must carry the sword deep into the forest and lay it upon the fallen star's crater. Only then will it be light again." Isango agreed. Together with Igatalo and Obiora, they entered the Irako forest. At the crater, Igatalo revealed the truth: the sword was never meant for war or pride. Its power comes from the stars, and the stars answer only to wisdom and humility. Isango knelt, weeping. "I have failed." Then Obiora stepped forward. "Father, what will we do with the sword now?" Igatalo smiled. "We leave it here, where it began. Let it be a lesson that true strength is not in the sword, but in the heart that wields it wisely." Epilogue. Years passed, and peace returned to Edo. The tale of the star-forged sword became legend, and Igatalo rebuilt his forge, teaching Obiora not only how to shape metal, but how to shape character. As for Isango, he gave up power and became a humble protector of the forest, guarding the crater and its lessons. Moral lesson. Power gained without wisdom leads to ruin. True strength lies in humility, not pride.